All right. So good afternoon, everyone, and WordCamp Cebu 2024. Thanks for having me. Check na to be kung mata pa ang atong mga tapad. Please tell them. Wait, di na. Tingan sa natong clicker ha. First time kong gamit ano. Or? Okay. Sige. Sige, tingnan sa inyong tapad, Bin. Busog na ka. Ay, ganahan ko sa energy of the two ladies here in front. Alright. Busog na ba daw? This, everyone's Bisaya? Yes? Who here doesn't understand Bisaya? Raise your hand. Just so I, for reference lang. Alright, sige. Okay, thank you. Sayop de akong gipindot. Guys, kung mag-speak kaning, right? Okay. Alright, so, please tell the person beside you, katong busog na there's no... Oh. Yeah, tubaga po ang pikas na. Ganahan kay ko, no? The two ladies here, the energy is so giving. So to the rest of the room, we have to keep up, guys. All right? So, let me... Oh. Okay, sige. So, you can just give me one thing or you can give me like three things. So, and your name?
My name is Ruella from Sighted Scale. Probably aside from loving, probably communication because that's my job in our company. So I am a project manager slash product owner. Yeah.
Okay, let's give Ruella give them hands. Thank you, no, and I can see that you actually sound like good on the microphone. So loving sa daw, guys. Single ba si Ruella or in a relationship kay maayo gani siya mo love. So, all right. How about this lady with pretty green hair? Can I ask your name and what are you good at?
Yes, so hi, my name is Ryu. Good at probably adjusting on things that are I'm quite new. So for example, here I don't have experience. I am working as an EA online, and I just so happened to glance on the WordPress and got interested. So even though I am just like working on the basic WordPress features, like managing the comment sections for our website, I got really interested. So yeah, I think that's what one thing I'm good at. Upskilling or being interested in things that I am not quite familiar with. Thank you.
Awesome. So I think Rio, no? Rio has like a learner's heart. So let's give just one more quick answer. Kinsa, what are you like good at? Mura man ka ng tawagon sa maestro no wono jud kay sila. So, yes. Hi sir, is that okay? Can I ask you what's one thing that you're good at? It can just be one word.
Helping people find their purpose.
Whoa, guys! For those who don't know their purpose yet, you can contact her.
But my Visaya is limited, so we will have to conduct it in English. I apologize.
That's okay. Cebuanos are very good in English. You're good to go. All right. So let's restart. Can you like greet the person beside you and tell them you are unique? Hinay man, oy, siguro mas nindot siguro ang mas affirmation no ang I am. So, Sige, let's answer the person who said us, you are unique. Tell them, yes, I know, I am unique.
Yes, I know. I am unique.
All right. So, yeah, I so love this word, no, and a lot of the things that we will be talking about today is on uniqueness and what makes you unique. So, I have this question, guys, to throw at you. To start, what is that you have been wanting to create? Just think of it for a moment. What is that keeps you up at night or you've been wanting to create? Like, dugay na siya sa imong goals. Kung ano man siya, goals 2021. Ah, grabe. Or the goals 2001, nasa sa imong New Year's resolution. And then, pag 2022, na-carry over, 2023, until 2015 na lang, 2018, naabot og 2024. Nagyapon siya sa inyong goals list. So what is that you have been dreaming to do for the longest time, of you've been dreaming to create? Think of it right now. And just gonna introduce myself a little bit. Sherry did it like earlier, but yes, I'm a personal brand and content strategist. I'm building Binibini Talk Studios, which is a remote content marketing agency that's based here in Cebu. I'm also a content creator. My handle is Binibini Talks by Carla. And these are the things that I want to create. So I want to create a YouTube channel, a Spotify podcast. I want to create my personal blog. Hi, WordPress. I actually had a personal blog before, but di na siya updated. So I actually want to create one, a new one. I also want to have a coaching business. I want to have a Bisaya influencer marketing agency because why is it the opportunities are only in Manila when the population in the Philippines, Visayas and Mindanao are speaking Bisaya? You should appeal to the Bisaya market if you want to sell your products. So I also want to build that. And businesses, I want to have an arts and crafts or a stationery shop. I want to have my own tea brand. I want to have a scents brand. I want to have a creative studio. Actually, I'm already talking with like one of, I think he's volunteering right now, one of the agency owners as well. We want to do a creative studio where people can collaborate, they can create videos and anything else. So they can create something that makes them come alive. So I think that would be a very interesting studio. So, yes, you said this kanina sa inyong tapa that there's no one like you. And I'm going to give you 3 reasons why. First is thumbprint. I know a lot of you, can I get a thumbs up? Hey. And then, So, I know that you guys know that your thumbprint or your fingerprints are unique to you. Diba? Mo nang sa biometrics kay mo siya identification. And the fingers or like thumbprint fingers, this hand to me represents work. And I believe that each one of us here have unique work that we are called to do. Do you notice na dili ta maayo sa tanan butang, but we are good at something? So we are actually created differently because we are supposed to work on different tasks. And that unique work, I believe, is something that will give us the most fulfillment. And my hope for everyone here is that we all find it, whatever that unique work is. Second, your heartbeat. Do you guys know that ang beat sa inyong heart, love dub, like that? But when it's read sa kanang machine, it's actually unique to you, like your fingerprint. And the heart to me represents purpose. So I like when like Mr. here said that he is good at helping people find their purpose, because I don't know who are in their early 20s here. Parihan ako. Ay, sorry. Wow, daghan me, mga Gen Z. Yes, early 20s is Sherry. So a lot of like people in the early 20s no kay very driven, but at the same time, murag latagaw kaayo, murag asa man ko padulong, asa man ko. We don't know yet. Because it takes experience, it takes getting to know ourselves for us to know our purpose, for us to know what our heart beats for, what are the problems that we are passionately want to solve. Because these problems, if you become the solution of this problem, that can make you a lot of money. So let's work on that purpose because that's also aligned to our unique quirk. And third, kinsay maka-guess sa third? Okay, wala. Wala lang daw. Okay, buwan man daw premium. So yeah, let's get straight into it. It's actually tongue print. So, can I get a, sorry lang. Parang ko ano magbata. But yeah, so our tongue print, if tanawin ninyo ang dila sa like each other, you won't be able to see it like actually in the naked eye. But when it is like examined, our tongue print is unique. And this to me represents our message. Each one of us here has a unique message that only you can give. A unique story that only you can share. Like, we all, we all had a childhood, but we have different childhood. And even if you might be raised by the same set of parents, lahi dyan na ang story sa eldest, no? Mga hyper-independent, lahi na ang story sa mga middle child, the unseen people, overachievers, and then lahi silang story sa mga bunso. And even mga eldest, lahi sa nilang mga stories. Because we all have unique experiences. And when we share these experiences, when we own it, this becomes our unique message that no AI can copy. But no, nothing against AI. I love AI. I used AI to work on many things in my work. But we're talking about like uniqueness here, and this is what differentiates us. So that is the reference. Now, there's one thing that you will take from my talk. I hope you'll remember this. Knowing that you have unique work, that you have unique purpose, and you have a unique message. If there's one thing, it is this, that you are one of one. Kisa der kabalo sa story katong kang Noah, nga 2 by 2, babae og lalaki nga animals, gidala. 2 by 2 no, marag, ka-special sa ato nga set of animals. So, kay sila jud ang napili sa ark. But imagine, each one of us here is one of one. There's no one like each one of us. That is how unique we are. And these are, let's get straight into how you can find your unique voice, knowing that you are one of one. Now first, discover your strengths. So you are one of one. There is this, there's an assessment by Gallup which reveals your top 5 talents, which when you invest on is your top 5 strengths. I will share with you mine. I can have like a whole day talk, strengths lang, but because I'm only given about like 10, 15 minutes to share with you, I'm gonna share with you like my results. So these are my top 10 actually. So we'll do the first, this one, the 5. Communication, ideation, woo, strategic, and activator. So basing on my Clifton strengths, it says that I am good at turning words into actions. I am good at giving out ideas or coming up with new ideas. I am good at winning others over. So if there is a new person in the room, I can turn that person or make that person feel welcome. And I'm good at plan ABC until many plans. And I'm also quite the activator. So if you tell me here, if you would come up to me and tell me, Carla, I want to do this, I would be one person who would say, start it. So, and then second, embrace your stories. Each one of us here have like unique stories. And bago lang ako nakita na my parents are in the room, so marag na-conscious ko gamay, but I used to have this sub-story in my head that like my mom doesn't like what I'm doing with my life because I'm not a registered nurse. So I am a registered nurse by profession, but I fell in love with marketing. And then it took me more than 10 years to get to this point that I can say, my mom and my father is very supportive with me, with the things that I do. And thinking of that makes me cry every day. And yes, that being said, I also want to be that supportive friend, that supportive sister, that supportive someone to someone. Woo! Someone. All right, number 3, befriend your inner voice. So in 2022, I actually was diagnosed with persistent depressive disorder. And it was the first time that I seek professional help, but kadaghan ako nag-episodes. And it took a while to befriend the inner voice, especially when you are going through something clinical. But how do we do this? I'll give you here prompts that you can take photos. We would not be discussing this, but here are some things you can ask yourself on a daily basis so that you can befriend that inner voice. One is, what do I, teaser, no? So what do I need today? Another thing is, how will I make it a wonderful day for me? I have to give my best a talk, okay? That will make it a wonderful day for me. What is one thing that will move me closer to my goal? I will talk to a friend and I will ask him to refer me or whatever. What do I really want? Ask yourself daily, what do I really want? So that you will come up, your brain will come up with answers na, this is what you want, this is what you want. And sometimes these questions actually take a lot of time to think about. So you can start with simple questions. What do I want to eat? How do I want to spend my weekend? Because when you listen to that voice, whether it's a yes or a no to an opportunity, once you listen to that voice, that becomes stronger. And that inner voice becomes your strength. Because no one here can create content that would resonate with other people when you are at war with yourself. So we have to know, what is it that I want? So that you would be able to help other people and share the message that only you can give. 4th is, listen to his voice. Prayer, worship, meditating his word. There's a lot of ways that we can listen to his voice. And sometimes it is as simple as sitting down for 5 minutes, breathing in, breathing out, and telling him, God, what do I do next? God, what do you want me to do? God, speak to me. Just that, those 3 powerful words, God, speak to me. Maghilak mo guys when you actually hear God's voice, because he has so much to tell you. And you will know when it is his voice, because his voice is empowering. His voice doesn't give you imposter syndrome. His voice will make you walk into the room like he sent you there. So sometimes I'd say, why would I be invited to speak in a WordPress event? Rome, pila na yung attendees, around 250. 250? What would I tell to these people? But because I learned this concept months ago, whatever it is that I am doing, I would say to myself, Carla, walk into that room like God sent you there. Because if I'm having imposter syndrome, if I tell myself I'm not enough, if I tell myself, di lagi ka maayo, then I'm not honoring God. I'm telling God, mo man di man nindot imong gihimo. Gihimo ba ako niya? So, encourage yourself by knowing that God sent you wherever you are now. And God is willing to bring you to heights that you can't even imagine how that's possible. So, one last thing to wrap this up. This is the lengthier version of the You Are One of One. It is that there are stories that only you can tell. And there are people that only you can reach. There are wounds that only you can heal. And there's a message that only you can give. So start creating. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Move your arms upward. The next guy, sidewards, right? To your right. And then pikas na po, to your left. Okay. Nakamatara? Nakamatara? We all awake? Okay, let's do this. Okay, you may now take your seat. Thank you. So I think we are ready for our next speaker. All right, so